Yeah, we gone. Stop. We good. Stop. Chill. We on. Chill. Scale. Let's go. Let's go. Domingo. Let's go. Take. Let's go. Set. Let's roll. Straightening. 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 Yeah. Straightening. 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 Yeah. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it. In this game, sit back, be patient. Niggas act like the game went vacant. Niggas act like some been taken. What? Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening. Been kicking shit popping out daily. On the island, it's a movie I'm making. I'm counting the Neros with Robert De Niro. He telling them that you're amazing. Put that shit on. Nigga get shit on. I bought 2 whips and I put my bitch on. She put this wrist on. She factory said it went rich and meal prone. Turn a pandemic into a pandemic. You know that's the shit that we on. Them niggas gon' pull up and act like this shit is together. Won't fuck with you home. I don't do the fake kicking. There go a rocket, is taking it. It's a problem with you, then we straightening it. Swap out the cap, put a demon in it. Upgrade the band up, put fiends in it. I got some shooters you ain't seen with me. We're running shit back, I just seen tenant. We gonna get straight. Straightening, straightening, straightening. Yeah, straightening, straightening, straightening. Yeah, don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it.
You don't get shit straight if you don't straighten it. On the top to sit back and watch patient. Do a trick with the stick, it's amazing. In the bando, dropping out bacon. Lows on like I'm starring in the Matrix. I keep the cookie like my grandma made it. I get the keys and the pounds and the babies. In the bricks came white like shady. Got a Lambo through the avenue. Pretty little bit with an attitude. Give a shout out to them white boys. All white rolls look radical. Keep you a fire, don't let them take it. If they get yours, you gotta get straight. I cut you up, I give them a facelift. My niggas lurking and spinning the day shift. I got them rat when you see me. Racket. And back to back, it's a repeat. Championship, it's a 3-peat. Shoot out the window like Dizzy and Freaky. I keep it on me, believe me. Yes, sir. I be up high where the trees be. I go and put on so much of this ice. They say don't touch me, you gon' freeze me.
Straightening, straightening, straightening. Yeah, straightening, straightening, straightening. Yeah, don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it.
Get my straight. Automatic handgun like the Navy. I keep 100 round drum, ain't fade. Turn a nigga to a mummy with a pavement. Terminator with the money, you were brave. Terminator spin an op block, rockin' by baby. Made his heart stop, made his mama hate. We were trapping at the spot, out the base. That's mainly endeavor, we spin on your block. Spin. I go for Perkin, the one was circling. I woke up and bought me a drop. Like fuck it, straight to the point, I get straight to the straight. And your buddy, he can't even walk. We gutted them, nobody talk. We gutted new color, then start the fall. New trailing and hustling, beat down the wall. Beat down with the stepper, Northside rebel. Now keep a Mac in the back of the Tesla. I'm with the gang, we can never be selfish. Watch how I dress, I'm the different professor. Saw the kill tech, then I bought a compressor. Time to press them, eat them for breakfast. Taught them a lesson, I'm never confessing. Left them a message, somebody stretching.
Straightening, straightening, straightening. Yeah, straightening, straightening, straightening. Yeah, don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. Don't nothing get straightening but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it. Yeah, don't nothing get straightening but straightening. You feel me? I don't know what y'all think going on out there, but you know what I mean? We straight, we straight, we straight, we straight, we straight, we straight, Sue, 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 we gone.
Hey, Norm Tone Bite, Norm Tone Bite, Norm Tone Bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, Norm Tone Bite, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. We got to talk. Hey, tonight we got to chop it up about we got to chop it up about TD Jakes Diddy. We haven't forgotten about this, man. I know we've been distracted with Big Jook and Yo Gotti and Young Dolph situation coming back up, but we stay busy and we stay working over here. We cannot get distracted and we cannot forget the food that's already on our plate. I know we looking at seconds over there. It looks good over. Yeah, that's dessert and all that. We gonna get that. And we've been eating that on the side too, but we gotta get back to this main course as well. It's a lot of gems that's being swept under the rug because they running plays. They trying to take people out and trying to knock people off, cut, what I'm saying? They're trying to tie loose ends, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? What old girl say last night? Be on your Q's and P's. You know what I'm saying? We on our I know it's P's and Q's. But yeah, old girl last night, whatever the fuck. I can't remember what the one that looked like Beetlejuice. Anyway, she said, stay on your Q's and P's, y'all. Be on your Q's and P's. Be on your Q's and P's. Throw them Q's and P's up in the chat, gang. All right. But we gotta chop it up about we got to get a little bit of straightening going on, man. We ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening going on in my Magic Mike voice. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Mike Prince. All right, but it's been a lot of bullshit going on in the industry, man. And let me start off by saying Quavo is back with the Prince family as well. So me and Sapphire just seen some shit right as I went live. I'm just gonna say we'll go live. Trust me, we're gonna go live during the daytime tomorrow. I got something big planned tomorrow. Don't worry, we'll go live with that shit tomorrow. We'll talk about that later. But just know you heard it here first. Quavo back with the Prince family. He set his nephew up. We'll get to that later though. We'll get to that later. But tonight, gang, we gotta chop it up about TD Jakes, Diddy. We gotta get back into this because people been forgetting allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the Fair Use disclaimer in the description of this video. And everything I say is alleged. Allegedly, y'all. We should be way past 200 likes. What the fuck is going on, gang? What's going on? All right, so boom, let's get to it. Hold on, man. Y'all better get these get these likes up. What's up? Hold on. All right, my bad. So let's get to this shit, gang. Tonight, we getting back to it. TD Jakes, we ain't letting it. We know, man. We know what we know over here. And we not letting none of that shit ride. We've exposed you, your family, everybody affiliated with you. We know y'all over there scheming and scamming. Y'all stealing kids, y'all stealing socials, y'all finessing the system, y'all are finessing the legal system. It's a lot going on in that church. And some of the movements that you've been making lets me know that you are not a man of the Lord. I'm starting to think I'm starting to think Jakes is a devil, allegedly. Excuse me. I'm starting to think Jakes is is the devil, allegedly. And I'm starting to think anti whoopty. Y'all, I'm trying to, you can say it in the chat, but I'm starting to think that this man is strictly sent from the dark side. I just been watching some of the movements and I can't think of a man that's supposed to be who he is and send the message that he's supposed to send and think that this is okay. I've been on TD Jakes the whole time and I'm not going to let up. And I told y'all there's nothing that will stop me from exposing this man. There ain't going to be nothing that's going to stop me. So what I need y'all to do is get the likes up. Let's get this trending. Let's get this trending. Man. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me get my dog out of here. Hold on. Hold on. All right, my bad, y'all. My dog came in here fucking shit up. My bad, y'all. All right. Who child? All right. So boom. So we finna get to it. I got a lot of shit to talk about tonight. We got some videos to play. Salute to everybody in the room. I think some people had sent some love. Before I get started, let me go ahead and give my shout out. Salute to We Call BS Podcast on their YouTube membership. I appreciate you, Sonia Allen, But at 2-piece, salute to both of y'all. Salute, salute, salute. You know what I'm talking about? But we got to get to these videos. So right about now, I want everybody to go ahead and spark up your CBD. Pour up your favorite beverage, orange juice, preferably mix in whatever. I need everybody in the building to go ahead and get dinner off the stove, get dinner out the oven, get dinner out the microwave, get your Cheez-Its ready. You already know it's going to be some Carly Russell bullshit at some point. Get your Cheez-Its ready. Get your ice cream, candy, cookies. Get your popcorn ready because it's about to get loose. Ladies, you already know, get your husbands out the way or tell him to sit his ass down and learn something tonight. You already know this the voice that makes the ladies moist. Big Ratchet, RatchetTV, Tone Bot. All right, so boom. All right, so we're gonna get to it, man. We got to get back to it, pick up where we left off with Mr. Jakes and let him know that we not done. And I heard he's still been out there terrorizing people in these streets. They say he been out here terrorizing. But let's get back to the family members. Allegedly. Everything I say is alleged, y'all. And you know what I'm saying? This is fair use goes into effect. Let's react to some shit.
In today's video, we'll hear a thrilling testimony of a former close associate of T.D. Jakes, exposing him and his son's involvement in a gay lifestyle. We'll hear how T.D. Jakes' wife, Sarita Jakes, has long been aware of Jakes' sexuality. Stay tuned for a closer look at these unfolding developments. According to various social media sources, questions have emerged regarding T.D. Jakes' association with rapper Sean Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, or Diddy. P. Diddy had been in an 11-year relationship with Cassie Ventura that ended in 2018. Diddy is currently facing legal action from Cassie, who alleges sexual assault and repeated physical abuse. Cassie has submitted compelling evidence in her defense, casting a spotlight on Bishop T.D. Jakes, who now finds himself entangled in the controversy. The unfolding situation has drawn Bishop Jakes into the crossfire of the allegations and legal proceedings surrounding P. Diddy and Cassie's tumultuous relationship. The claims suggest that the bishop went to Diddy's parties involving same-gender intimate activities. Additionally, a young man from the Potter's house is accusing his former pastor of sexual abuse during his underage years, adding another layer to the allegations.
So we stop it right there. There's been a lot of allegations coming out since Diddy and Cassie. And if we go back and monitor the situation, we see Cassie showed the courtroom and everybody else involved in this shit all of the evidence surrounding Diddy. Diddy wanted no smoke and knew that this was going to turn criminal. So he settled. T.D. Jakes gets thrown into the mix in the midst of all this. And I think Diddy threw him under the bus. I think Diddy threw T.D. Jakes to give himself another lifeline. And since then, you haven't heard Diddy come to T.D. Jakes' defense, and you haven't heard T.D. Jakes come to Diddy's defense. They've been trying to distance themselves from each other because one of them got to go. One of them is out of here. Somebody got to get up out the industry, and Jakes just got a deal. Diddy just settled with Ciroc. So, I mean, y'all tell me what's about to happen with both of these people. Diddy seems to have lost a lot of his power. And since then, T.D. Jakes is kind of powering up at some point. You got to say he just got a big deal with Wells Fargo, allegedly. But let's continue.
It appears that the married bishop has shown a stronger interest in men than women. This inclination is not only attributed to Bishop Jakes but also extends to his two oldest sons. In a recent episode of the MVMO podcast, a former associate of T.D. Jakes made startling revelations about the renowned pastor, his wife Sarita Jakes, and her two sons. She claimed that Sarita was aware of T.D. Jakes' homosexuality prior to their marriage, suggesting that she entered into the union as a means to conceal his lifestyle. This decision was purportedly made without hesitation, attributed to T.D. Jakes' acceptance of Sarita and her two sons, who are not biologically his own. The source emphasized how T.D. Jakes embraced Sarita and treated her children as if they were his own, creating a strong bond that seemingly led to unwavering loyalty from Sarita. Feel free to check out the full podcast on her channel by clicking the link in the description below. To explore these revelations further, take a listen to this specific episode on the podcast. Kindly listen through the entire audio as the end consists of the most shocking information.
Anything I share here, I'm not worried about being sued. And just to be sure that anyone listening understands that, I will be giving the first initial of names, okay? There are people talking who are
Man. We are not done right here, gang. Let's continue. Let us continue this. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all smash the like button on your way in. We got to talk about Mr. Jake's family and friends. We got to chop it up, man. Let's go. Let's get to this shit, man. We got to get to this audio. Let's get to this audio, y'all. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. Let's go. We almost got 1,100. Let's go. Let's go.
there are people talking who are just sharing rumors, but not all of us are sharing rumors, okay? I had a mentor from 1999 to 2000. She was my mentor. Mr. R, okay, his first name started with an R. So Mr. R used to be a boarder in her home. Now, my mentor told me Mr. R is gay and his wife knows he's gay. Mr. R was a part of the ministerial staff. He became a minister and he was very close to TD Jakes, okay? And she said he told her that, you know, he was going to share some things with her that she could never tell anybody. And so later on, she tells me and a few other people that he did come. They had set up a time and day for him to come to her house. He came and he talked with her for several hours, just divulging stuff, behind the scenes ministry stuff. And she told us some things I can never tell y'all, but what he did tell her was that TD Jakes was gay and that TD Jakes had a relationship with a man. Now, I will stop and say, whether that man was Mr. R, I don't know, because she never told us that. But then she told us there are things I can never say, I can never tell, because I swore, you know, that I wouldn't tell, you know, some of the stuff that he told me. I'll tell you, as soon as they got through talking, she left that church. My mentor did, and it devastated her. Not too long after the things that Mr. R shared with her and swore her to secrecy to, she had a stroke. I always believed, and I still believe it now, that it was the stuff he told her that contributed to her having that stroke, because the timeline was just too close. The Jakes have 5 children, boys. Both their names start with a J. One is light skinned, one is dark skinned. It is true that the 2 older sons are gay. The 2 older sons are not his biologically. They're not the sons of Jakes.
And we all know this is alleged, but we got proof that this is true. So both of the sons are, and we'll say allegedly, not that it's an issue, you know, I mean, to each their own. We're just giving out facts here. This is proven. So let's continue.
Now, the sons, one is darker skinned. The darker skinned son is the one who was caught in Keys Park many years ago. Now, those 2 sons, they are not the biological children of Thomas, okay? Before Sarita was a teen mom, okay? She had both of the boys when she was a young woman. And
man. Let us continue, gang. So what y'all thinking about this shit, man? This is, I mean, we went over this shit, but this is like where we left off last time. But we've been off of this subject for a few days, and we was talking about this last time. We chopped it up about TD Jakes, and this audio had came out. But you know, like I said, a lot of shit gets swept under the rug, and a lot of people tend to forget. So we gotta remind everybody what the fuck been going on.
sometime
And we all know that this family's been suspect, and it's not, let's just say this, it's not a coincidence, and it's not ironic that both sons turned out the same way, and then the stepdaddy got the same, you know what I'm saying, allegations with him. It's not a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? If it looked like a duck and quacked like a duck, it ain't a pig. Let's continue.
later, I don't know if it was years, I don't know the time frame of between her having and her meeting Thomas. That part of their story, I don't know. But one of the great things that made her fall in love with Thomas was that he accepted her 2 boys. And yes, he did later adopt them. So he's the man that raised them, because I don't know anything about their biological father, y'all. I don't know who he is. That's the part I can't say. My mentor told me, and I'll never forget this, there was a time when the Jakes lived near what is not White Rock Lake in Dallas. Okay. They had a home. They used to have a home over there. And she told me her friend was part of this group of people that had gone to the house. But I don't know how many sessions they had, but this was a time, as I said earlier, where people kind of saw homosexuality differently, especially in the church. And so they believed that it was an evil spirit and it could be cast out. And so she was telling me that the friend had said that they had had a few sessions at the Jakes home where they were trying to cast the devil out of these two boys. And I remember, I'll never forget, she said to me, she said, and they said every time they would get to a point where they thought they were going to cast him out, Jakes would leave the room. Why? I don't know. What he was leaving the room for, I don't know. When all the stuff comes out over the next days and weeks about Thomas, TD Jakes, which stands for Thomas Dexter, for those who may not know, I don't want to assume everyone knows what that stands for. I want all of you to understand that Sarita was a part of the cover-up. So very often when things come out about these husbands, the wives, the wives get to play innocent. People assume they're innocent, kind of like the Vanessa Long, Eddie Long situation. People assume they're innocent. The wife kind of skates off and people look at her like, "Aw," but that's never the case. It's never the case. When women like Sarita go along, participate in, when I say participating, I don't mean necessarily the act. I just mean go along with the cover up and pretending that it's not what it is. That's what makes these things go on for years and years and years, because as women, we have power. And when we leave a man, people know something's up. What I'm saying is when it all comes out, I don't want anyone to be like, "Oh, poor Sarita." No, it's not going to be poor Sarita. Sarita, people have gotten information back to Sarita for years about her husband. But they're
Man, and allegedly they saying Sarita been covering up this whole time. That's why they end up using and I'm not saying nothing happened to someone, or I don't want to get into, I'm not here to bash, and I don't do all that. I'm just only giving out what's been in the media. So it was an accident that happened, or some tragic accident that happened with her, and they spinned it as if Sarita just started walking on one of the shows, you know what I'm saying? Like TD healed her or something. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of stuff like that, and she's been doing a lot of covering up, and they've been using a lot of stuff to mask what's really been going on in that family. I mean, just being serious now. I'm not saying every family and every church and everybody's perfect, because no one is, and every family goes through stuff, and everybody has, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But when you got every single one of your kids fucked up, I'm talking about fucked up. Like, come on, we ain't talking just like, okay, your kid stole something from a store and ended up getting locked up. But okay, now I'm not saying stealing is okay. What I'm saying is, okay, that's like some shit, just like, damn it, okay, you fucked up. But we talking about stealing kids and going out with your trench coat on with no underwear and exposing yourself in front of male police officers, stuff like it's weird stuff like that. And the allegations coming out about all the kids, then you got them sneaking up in attics, taking all the boys up there, and the Lord knows the boys was probably taking boys. I don't know what was going on in them attics up there in them upper rooms. They called it the upper room at the Potter's house. But I don't know, man. We got to get to this shit, y'all. We got to get to this.
Sometime later, I don't know if it was years, I don't know the time frame of between her having and her meeting Thomas. That part of their story, I don't know. But one of the great things that made her fall in love with Thomas was that he accepted her two boys. And yes, he did later adopt them. So
yeah, so let's get to, as y'all see, man, hold on, man. Let's get to this next part, man. My bad, y'all. Let's get to this, man, because man. There's a lot of loose shit going on with this TD Jakes situation, man. There's a lot of loose shit going on in this TD Jakes situation. But let's continue, man. Let's continue. We got 1,300 people in here. Let's continue, man.
This came out online surrounding TD Jakes' connection with P. Diddy. Jakes has embarked on a mission to clear his name, strategically addressing the controversy in bits and pieces during various television broadcasts. This saga unfolded in December 2023, marking the inception of Jakes' efforts to set the record straight and salvage his reputation. With each carefully chosen moment on air, he has endeavored to dismantle the web of allegations that has cast a shadow over his public image, creating a suspenseful narrative that keeps viewers eagerly anticipating his next revelation. As the drama continues to unfold, Jake's deliberate approach to addressing the accusations adds an extra layer of intensity, leaving audiences captivated and hanging on every word in this unfolding saga of reputation redemption. In his first television broadcast since the allegations came out, Jake said he would not be addressing lies about him. However, during the same broadcast, TD Jake subliminally addressed the allegations going around about him and P. Diddy while he broke down in tears.
You can think whatever you want to think, I don't care. I came to do my job. I came to prophesy as I was commanded. I came to hear the master say, well done.
All right, so he definitely said he would never address the stuff, and he definitely addressed everything that was going on about him. And he's cracking under pressure right now. We've been getting him to say a lot. He's been cracking under pressure.
Thou good and faithful servant.
Okay, so do y'all think those were real tears? Do y'all really think he got choked up and cried right there? Drop the gems if you feel like he was crying. Drop the caps if y'all feel like he was lying. Was he crying or lying? Was he crying or was he lying? Drop the gems or the caps right now. Was he crying or was he lying?
Harry?
And this is where it starts to get a little bit awkward for me.
TD Jakes shared that he doesn't care what people say about him because he knows who he is deep down. Some say this was a heartfelt moment which showed that Jakes is strong and true to himself no matter what others think or say, while some people think it was more of a confession, saying that his words and how he acted showed guilt. Fast forward to 2024, TD Jakes finds himself navigating the turbulent waters of persistent allegations, steadfastly committed to persuading his congregation of his innocence. Amidst the storm of allegations, he fervently defends his actions, offering intricate explanations for his frequent presence with rap mogul Sean P. Diddy Combs, weaving a compelling tapestry of words to dispel any shadows cast upon his character.
People get on my nerves talking about who you should be seen with. I do homeless shelters. I walk in prison ministries. I deal with murderers. I deal with rapists and killers because they're our children, our sons and our daughters.
And I'm just like, why are you overly explaining? You already said you didn't have nothing to do with nothing. So why you keep explaining the same thing over and over?
Hallelujah. I never have to justify stooping low. If you stoop down low and get somebody in trouble, you had no business. So I'm supposed to sit at home and do nothing. And that's why don't.
Man.
They ain't like me. And so said something right about suit.
The air is charged with suspense as Jakes passionately
Don't. They ain't like me. And so said something right about suit.
The air is charged with suspense as Jakes passionately addresses the congregation, seeking not just exoneration but the restoration of trust and faith in his leadership. Some claim that each word he utters resonates with the weight of his conviction, turning the chapter of controversy into a gripping saga of resilience and determination. Jakes also faced considerable backlash for a widely circulated video where he confidently strolled in what some labeled as a stretch.
Man. When he was wearing a gown, let's just call it what it was. He was wearing a damn gown. But they said he'd be wearing that type of shit at Diddy parties. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Allegedly. But let's get back to it. Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? All right, let's continue.
He confidently strolled in what some labeled as a striking purple dress. In the viral clip, Jakes can be seen walking around in what some call a purple dress, stating that he would have been swallowed up.
I would have been. I would have been
Purple dress, stating that he would have been swallowed up.
I would have been. swallowed up? Have you
Swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed?
ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of I would have been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming?
Man.
This controversial moment ignited a storm of criticism, with opinions varying on whether he was telling us all along that he wanted to come out of the closet.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know.
The criticism, with opinions varying on whether he was telling us all along that he wanted to come out of the closet.
Come out the closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know.
The video has garnered the interest of diverse individuals, among them being none other than Chris Brown, the renowned American singer celebrated for his musical prowess. He created quite a stir across social media when he unleashed a viral video of himself mocking TD Jakes. The uproarious clip, rapidly gaining traction on various platforms, became a catalyst for an avalanche of laughter, resonating delight and amusement among viewers.
Now, this might just be me, but randomly, every time I walk around the house, this is all I say. Have you ever been swallowed up? Swallowed.
Chris Brown's humorous take on TD Jakes' swallowed up video injected a refreshing burst of lightheartedness into the online sphere, capturing the attention and tickling the funny bones of a diverse audience. TD Jakes refused to straightforwardly address the allegations against him, and not addressing public concerns or issues can lead to a loss of trust and credibility. Ignoring problems may exacerbate them, causing frustration and discontent among the public. This lack of transparency can foster a sense of alienation, potentially damaging relationships with stakeholders and the overall reputation of the entity involved. Additionally, the failure to address public allegations can escalate the situation, allowing misinformation to spread. This misinformation can further erode trust and create a distorted narrative that may be challenging to correct later on. Moreover, a lack of responsiveness to public issues may lead to legal or regulatory consequences, as authorities may step in to address the concerns if the responsible entity fails to do so. In the long run, neglecting public concerns can result in lasting damage to an organization's image, making it more difficult to rebuild trust and credibility. It may also hinder future collaboration and engagement with the public, as people are less likely to participate or support an entity that dismisses their legitimate concerns. Therefore, timely and transparent communication is crucial for maintaining a positive public image and sustaining healthy relationships with stakeholders. TD Jakes appears to be crafting a narrative suggesting that the reason for rumors about him is simply that people don't like him. In doing so, he seems to be leveraging emotional manipulation to garner support. Notably, he attempts to shield himself by asserting that if any allegations against him are true, all he needs to do is seek forgiveness from God.
If everything was true, all I got to do is repent sincerely from my heart. There's enough power in the blood to cover all kinds of sins. I don't care what it is, the blood would fix it.
This strategy might be perceived as a way to deflect accountability.
Man. I don't really think that's the way it works, Jakes. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Not the person in your position. I think you just been constantly playing with the word, man. I just think you just been constantly playing with the word. And I think your day is coming, man. Your day is slowly approaching. But let's continue, man. Let's continue. We're not done with you, Jakes. We're not done with you, Jakes. Get the likes up, y'all. Smash those likes.
Strategy might be perceived as a way to deflect accountability. It's intriguing because in situations where individuals are falsely accused, they typically don't resort to such preemptive justifications. This approach by TD Jakes, weaving a narrative around personal dislike and invoking divine forgiveness preemptively, can have detrimental effects. Firstly, it risks undermining genuine accountability by diverting attention from the specific allegations to a perceived personal bias against him. This could lead to a distortion of the truth and hinder a fair assessment of the situation. Moreover, employing emotional manipulation to sway public opinion may erode trust in the long run. People might feel manipulated or deceived, which can result in a loss of credibility for TD Jakes. In the age of information, where transparency and authenticity are highly valued, such tactics can backfire, potentially damaging not only personal reputation but also professional relationships. Additionally, this approach may inadvertently trivialize the serious nature of any allegations. By framing the situation as a matter of personal like or dislike, it shifts the focus away from the substance of the claims and reduces the significance of addressing any potential wrongdoing. While attempting to navigate a complex situation, employing strategies that rely heavily on emotional manipulation and preemptive divine redemption could have far-reaching negative consequences, both personally and professionally.
And you wonder why all hell is breaking loose against me? The devil don't want me to be able to do it. If you see me come in the room, I'm coming for something. If you see me start running, chase me. I need to know that you got my back.
TD Jakes resorting to visibly displaying emotions, such as crying, in an attempt to manipulate the feelings of individuals may introduce another layer of concern. While genuine displays of emotion can be powerful, purposeful manipulation of emotions can lead to skepticism and distrust. Crying, if perceived as insincere or strategically employed, may not only diminish the impact of the emotions he aims to convey but can also be seen as an attempt to deflect attention from the core issues. People might question the authenticity of his emotional response, potentially deepening the skepticism surrounding the entire situation. Moreover, the negative impact of such emotional manipulation extends beyond the immediate context. It can contribute to a broader culture of distrust where individuals become more cautious and skeptical about Jakes, making it challenging for them to connect with him on a genuine level in the future. In the long run, relying on emotional manipulation as a strategy can tarnish one's reputation and credibility, fostering an environment where sincerity is questioned, and public trust becomes increasingly elusive. It becomes crucial for TD Jakes to communicate authentically and address concerns transparently to maintain a foundation of trust with his audience. Unfortunately, the trajectory suggests that TD Jakes may persist in justifying his actions rather than embracing transparency and admitting to the truth. This pattern of justification, especially when coupled with emotional manipulation, can exacerbate the negative impact on his reputation. Continuing to deflect responsibility and downplay the severity of any allegations may further alienate those seeking genuine accountability. In the eyes of the public, a refusal to acknowledge and address concerns directly can create a perception of evasion and reinforce suspicions. The consequences of such a strategy may extend beyond personal reputation, affecting professional relationships and the trust of his audience. In the era of instant information dissemination and heightened scrutiny, the public is increasingly attuned to patterns of behavior, making it challenging for individuals to maintain credibility when perceived inconsistencies arise. If TD Jakes chooses to persist in justifying his actions rather than confronting the truth, it could intensify the negative repercussions on multiple fronts, casting a shadow over his personal and professional standing. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I do pray that we all continue in striving to...
Man. So what y'all thinking about Jakes, man? What are we thinking about Jakes after this, man? I think he's a fraud. I think he's a false prophet. I do believe he's using his emotions to manipulate people. Salute to Binky, been a member for 25 months. I appreciate you for being around for 25 months. Binky, throw them flowers up for Binky, y'all. Throw them flowers up for Binky. Let's get back to this, man. Let's get back to this shit. We're not done.
You want to be a Kappa, right?
I want to be a Kappa.
No, I'm just saying. The person that wants to be a Kappa.
Oh, okay.
You want to be Kappa. You want to be Alpha, whatever it is, okay? We're going to haze you and haze you and haze you until you are a Kappa. That's what happened. People sold their souls to Diddy. And then they're mad now because the hazing process was a little bit rougher than they thought. You can't, the king? Why do you think I love Diddy so much? You're not going to dethrone this man because he know how to get you there. By way of hazing you, I call it haze. And we're going to still do this. We're going to still do this. It's not going to stop. Take that. It's still going to happen. They got 3 million and we're still waking up in the morning, drinking cognac, screaming, bad boy, bad boy. And it won't stop. And it can't stop. And it's not going to stop. You thought just because you got 3 million, you changed it? Take care of what you need to take care of. You're glad that you got away with 3 million. Be happy. No, don't you stop me. Be happy you got away with 3 million. I don't give a what you told the cameras. You wanted to be Illuminati. You wanted the big cars and you wanted to get pimped for it. So don't blame him for giving you what you asked for. Because he's still gonna be Diddy at the end of the day. It's called hazing. Stop playing with yourself.
Man. What do y'all think about this dude, Orlando, basically siding with Diddy over the Cassie situation? Salute to salute to Concetta DaCosta, been a member for 28 months as RG4L. Salute, throw the flowers up for Concetta. Also, Jamila been a member for 12 months. It's your 1 year anniversary. RG4L, salute to Jamila, been a member for 12 months. Throw them flowers up for Jamila. Throw them flowers up for Iona Eaglin. Welcome to Big Ratchet. Salute to all y'all. I appreciate all y'all so much. Salute. But let's get back to this. Salute to all the ladies getting being these members for so long, man. Y'all be showing out, man. I appreciate all the love and support, man. Even though I don't even believe I've seen the damn super chat fly across the screen this whole damn live. But you know what? We getting the members, so I ain't mad at it. But damn, y'all, you know what I'm talking? We got 1,600 people in here. I ain't seen a damn super chat. Salute. I just seen a 2-piece. But we gonna get to the next video. We about to get to the next damn video, Ratchet Gang. So we've been covering TD Jakes. Let's get no. Before I get to that, let me get to this one about you. I was gonna go to Diddy because I got some shit on Diddy as well, but I want to talk about something with TD Jakes before I get into the next tier of things. Let me stay on point right now.
Why are you trying to shut down if it's not true? Keep putting these things.
TD Jakes hit my channel with a copyright strike.
Why are you trying to shut down if it's not true? Keep putting these things out there for people to see with their own 2 eyes and then act like we're not supposed to see them. You have been videotaped, recorded, pictured at certain events and parties doing certain dances that a man of the cloth ain't supposed to be doing. And I'm telling you now, God saw all this, and he ain't gonna let that slide. This is out there for people to see with their own 2 eyes and then act like we're not supposed to see them. You have been videotaped, recorded, pictured at certain events and parties doing certain dances that a man of the cloth ain't supposed to be doing. And I'm telling you now, God saw all this, and he ain't gonna let that slide this easily.
Man,
what do you do
man. Did TD Jakes hit another person's channel? Let's go.
The truth comes out about something you've been doing, and you don't want the truth out there. What happens when it threatens to destroy everything you've even thought about building, have built, and want to build? What do you do then? Well, the first thing you can do is run and hide. But that usually doesn't solve the problem. It stays there. Or, if you have enough credibility and clout, you can shut down the people trying to destroy you. You know, that's exactly what Mr. Jakes is doing. Now, I'm not saying it's a sign of a guilty person. Okay, let me stop lying. It is a sign of a guilty person. I'm not saying he's guilty. I'm saying that's the signs of a guilty person. You trying to cover tracks that you say don't exist. You say you're trying to cover information that shouldn't be there or is not there, is a sign of a crazy person. Why are you trying to shut down if it's not true? I mean, I understand you might be trying to save your image and making sure people don't defame you. I guess that's one way you can look at it. But you are a man that follows God. He told you that people would hate you, right? This is what he said. Good. He promised you that. So you shouldn't be trying to cover anything, right? Good. In fact, you should be more than willing to expose it yourself. Why? Because with the light comes peace. Would you say so, Mr. Jakes? I'm not calling you a bishop, by the way, because you're not. But with the light comes peace. Right?
So do y'all agree that he's a bishop? Do y'all agree that Jakes is a bishop? Is he? Because just judging off of all the shit I didn't seen come from that house, everything I didn't seen that from my own eyes and I didn't read with my eyes and I didn't heard with my ears and the research I've done, man, that motherfucker can't pray for me. Tyler Perry show as hell can't put no hands on me and say a damn thing. Tyler, get your weird ass on, man. Jakes couldn't pray for me. Sarita couldn't pray for me. Cora damn sure couldn't pray. Hell no, I wouldn't want no one in that church praying for me. I'm cool on that, thug.
Right? No, but in your world, the light brings destruction to your.
And there we go. Hold on, thugs. There we go. My boy Godson had to show up and throw me something, man. Throw a dog a bone. Y'all ain't even threw me a damn noodle. Salute to my boy Godson for throwing me that 20-piece McNugget. Smash the like button as you enter the live. Salute to my boy Godson, man. I thought y'all forgot about me. Okay. K Diwali says, love, thanks, content. My mom put me on you and I haven't left. Good juice. Salute to you, K Diwali. I appreciate you. Salute. And then you threw me a 20-piece. I appreciate that 20-piece. Salute. I appreciate you. Salute.
Empire. You cannot afford at all for any of this to be true, one, to people anyway, and two, you cannot afford for it to be known. So what do you have to do? Start issuing copyright strikes to people that are even mentioning this issue. Oh, you don't think that's happening? Multiple people have said it is. Listen.
TD Jakes hit my channel with a copyright strike. Tell me why TD Jakes hit my channel with a copyright strike. I had to go ahead and delete the other live. I couldn't take no chance.
My video about correlation between Eddie Long and TD Jakes got a YouTube strike.
Now, hear me out. I get that Jakes has a big name to protect, and he's established a whole bunch of stuff that could gain him funds and money and influence and pull. But Mr. Jakes, remember, you are the one that said that you work for God. Let God defend you. But are you unwilling for that to happen because you know for a fact that he won't defend you because you've not been serving him? You know, that's what I really believe is happening with you.
Salute to Tracy K. Been a member for a month. Says TD Jakes and Bishop as much as Bishop Don Juan, except Bishop Don Juan ain't hiding behind his pimp cup. Man, look, TD and Bishop Don Juan ain't too much different at all.
Guilt is a crazy thing. And I keep telling people, I speak from experience on this. And it's not the good kind of experience. It's the kind of experience where I know when I did something atrocious and I can sense that it's going to come to light and I have to beat it to the light. Why? Because for my own sake, my own spiritual clarity, I have to get ahead of something. Mr. Jakes, on the other hand, is trying to make sure it never gets before him. He has to make sure that what you're hearing is branded a lie, is branded an untruth. And if you can get to that point, you maintain your credibility in the position you put yourself, not God, you put yourself. You've now kept your whole limelight alive. So we've been hearing a lot from people. I've even gotten emails. Corey's gotten emails that this has been happening, that he's going behind the scenes, trying to get both YouTube and various other platforms to take down content that's been speaking on this issue.
And some people say it has been happening to them. I don't know nothing about none of that. Salute to Crystal Cove on that honey bun. Honey bun, won't you do something for me? Says innocent people fight like crazy to get the truth out. That's right, Crystal Cove. I appreciate that honey bun. Salute. You always the realest in the chat for throwing up me that honey bun every time I go live. I appreciate you, Crystal Cove. Salute.
Mr. Jakes, it is not going to work. You can't silence the truth. It's going to come out. Whether it's deemed a lie or not, still the truth. Whether you defame it, try to derogate it, it's still the truth. It doesn't matter what you do at this point. One, we've seen enough to know. Two, that the information we're getting is indeed credible. And three, you yourself are behaving exactly like a guilty person would behave. As much as you stand there in your red suit at Christmas time, talking about, but there will be a time. Will there be a time? I think that time is here. You could log off right now. Just log off. No, Mr. Jakes, we're not logging off.
All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off.
The problem here is this. You have built an empire in the name of God with the help of the devil. And I'm telling you now, God saw all this, and he ain't gonna let that slide this easily.
That's crazy. In the name of God and the help of the devil. That's how Jakes got put on.
He will not be drug into the mud with you. He will not be seen, heard around the kinds of crowd that you roll with. He's not the kind of God that goes on a TV show and has a gay dude dancing to all the single ladies. That's not how God operates, Mr. Jakes. Like I say, you keep putting these things out there for people to see with their own two eyes and then act like we're not supposed to see them. You have been videotaped, recorded.
Man. You've been videotaped, recorded, doing all types of ish. Been hanging out with Diddy. Been out here doing the most. Been as loose can be, Mr. Jakes. And I don't call him Bishop either because I don't look at him like no damn. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't look at him like no damn bishop. I look at him like he just a mister. He just a mister. Whatever. Hold on. Is this the one I need right there? Let me see if that's the. Give me a second. I'm trying to see where does this shit start at. Okay, there you go. All right, I found it. I'm gonna get to this next video. Let's get to this next one because it's been a lot of people covering up a lot of ish in Hollywood. And remember, TD Jakes had something to do with that Monique ish as well. Remember, Monique was dropping gems. Tyler Perry and TD Jakes had something to do with her getting blackballed out the industry as well.
Well, he says, I'm the first person to pay Taraji P. Henson the most money she's ever made. And then we said, but did you pay her fairly? And then he said, I paid her more than she's ever made. What does that mean, brother? Remember when I said earlier, I've never seen so many cowards and black men in this business? I would have to put my brother Tyler Perry in that. See, when I see you do a clip and you go to TD Jakes' church, and I watch you write a check for $1 million in front of the congregation, and you give it to this man, was that for the congregation to give more money? Or was that really genuine? See, when no one's watching, who are you? To when everyone's watching. And we got a chance to see him when no one was watching.
Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
He would be found at any kind of Diddy party or any kind of place with Diddy unless it's in a business atmosphere. So I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin. Drinking, maybe fornication, man on man, woman on woman, he on she. But maybe he'd have to lay some hands on somebody.
All right, guys, it's time to buckle up because Monique is dropping some bombshells. And people, it's getting real. You thought Hollywood was all glitz and glamour? Well, think again. Monique is pulling back the curtain on all of her brothers and sisters. I'm talking Tyler Perry, TD Jakes, Diddy, and Oprah Winfrey herself, and it's getting wild.
So as you see, Monique, they tried to blackball her, and Diddy, Tyler Perry, TD Jakes, Oprah. And if you look in this Diddy situation, you see the same names popping up. TD Jakes, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Tyler Perry comes up into the situation, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And if you look deeper into it, you start to see the alignment between Tyler Perry and Oprah. And then you start to see the alignment of how they've been doing our people. Man, Oprah ain't never been for us. I'm going to say that again. Oprah ain't never been for us.
So, get this. We already talked quite a bit about Diddy's secret gay parties, his shady dealings with Pastor TD Jakes, and even the alleged abuses against women. But Monique is getting into a whole new chapter, digging into how Tyler Perry and TD Jakes might actually be worse than Diddy himself. We're going to get into how she was blackballed by Tyler Perry and Oprah, how Perry has forced and sacrificed young black men in Hollywood, and to put a cherry on top, the $1 million quote-unquote donation. Tyler Perry gave TD Jakes that one time to keep things hush-hush. This is going to be a heavy one, so you better sit back and strap on your seatbelt. About to get real. Tyler Perry and TD Jakes, usually seen as these inspirational figures, are now under Monique's microscope. She's hinting at some underground stuff, suggesting that there's more to their stories than what we see on the surface. And Diddy? Yep, he's in the mix too. Apparently, it's not just about his music empire. There's more to the tale of Sean Diddy Combs. Monique's revelations paint a picture of Hollywood that goes way beyond showbiz. She's throwing shade on these industry giants, suggesting that their private lives might not be as squeaky clean as their public images. So here's the scoop on Monique's beef with the big shots in the industry, Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey. It all started with the Precious Awards campaign, where Monique refused to promote the film at Cannes for free. She had her reasons, juggling a talk show, a comedy tour, and family time. Monique said to Oprah, "I've done my part," and they agreed to disagree. This is from 2015, when Monique first dropped the bomb about being blackballed by the trio. Lee Daniels, Tyler Perry, and Oprah Winfrey. Daniels, in response, threw some shade her way, saying her demands during Precious didn't align with the campaign, souring her Hollywood relationships. But Monique spilled even more tea during her Apollo set, clarifying,
So no, I was not blackballed. I was whiteballed.
Man. Yeah, they tried to get Monique up out of here too. Somebody said, I don't trust Monique either for some reason. I mean, I don't trust nobody in Hollywood. But she definitely spilling some tea. And you know what I'm saying? Once you try to blackball somebody, even if they was down with the get down, they still finna come out and tell something. They still finna come out and expose somebody. So I do believe what she's saying about Tyler Perry, TD Jakes, and so on and so on.
Who had no balls. Thank you, Mr. Lee Daniels. Thank you, Miss Oprah Winfrey.
How do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like Monique is dropping gems or is she capping? Y'all let me know.
You are not paying me equally. You are not treating me fairly. So y'all can suck my if I had one.
Back in 2009, she decided to skip a press tour for Precious, co-produced by Oprah and Tyler Perry, because they weren't planning to pay her and she needed a break. Seemed fair, right? But suddenly, she's labeled as difficult to work with. Fast forward, media stories painted her as a troublemaker. Despite winning an Oscar, Monique realized someone was playing dirty, and Lee Daniels spilled the beans about her getting blackballed for not playing the game. Now she's waiting for that overdue apology from Oprah and Tyler Perry. And here's the kicker. Oprah went back on her word, inviting Monique's brother on the show without her consent, reopening old wounds. Oprah offered no apology, and Monique's still waiting. Then in her Academy Award win, where Monique skipped thanking director Lee Daniels in her speech.
First, I would like to thank the Academy for showing that it can be about the performance and not the politics.
That move sparked a 13-year feud, with Daniels allegedly blackballing her. He had big plans for her in his projects during their estrangement, roles eventually played by Oprah and Taraji P. Henson. Monique hasn't patched things up with Oprah or Perry, and there's some lingering resentment towards Oprah for featuring her family members on her talk show, including a brother with a troubling past. By troubling past, I mean that Monique has publicly spoken out about and suffered from being SA'd by her brother when she was younger. And although Oprah knew this and promised Monique never to feature her family and especially her brother on her talk show, she did it anyway.
Man. See, Oprah been playing the dirty game too. Oprah is sent in by the people. You know, Oprah, she got them people behind her. I ain't finna speak on it, but you know, Oprah tied in. That's all I'm gonna say. She real tied in. They said that was foul, Oprah. How y'all feel about Oprah for doing this? They tell Oprah to take her makeup and shoes off. Damn, they on Oprah ass, and they said, right, Taraji going to expose them soon. Nobody works for free. They dirty. Oprah is trifling. They said, not nice. That was shady. Well, the lady already was a friend to Oprah, and she confided in Oprah. She confided into TD Jakes, Tyler Perry. She told them all about this, what she's been through with her brother, and Oprah used that against her. She's like, oh, you're not going to play the game? Well, let me invite your brother back up here. Let me let you know it's real. Salute to K. Diwali says, have you watched Oprah behind the scenes of Color Purple? When I tell you none of the actors except a few wanted to talk to Oprah, Taj looked pissed and uncomfortable. We saw what Monique was saying. Yeah, no one likes Oprah in the industry. Did you know they was kicking Oprah out of places in Maui? They don't even like her in Maui. They want her out of there. She just buying up all the land so she can't go nowhere.
Despite the drama, Monique appreciates support from others like Donald Glover, who cast her in 2019, and Roseanne Barr, whom she stood by in 2018 during a racist tweet controversy. Monique's philosophy: I will stand for right all day long. So that's the lowdown on Monique's Hollywood saga. Always a roller coaster. But why is this all coming up again? Well, it's because she's finally decided to speak out against everyone involved. And y'all, it's not looking good for the lot. So, just recently, a video expose has gone viral where Monique goes into all the shady stuff that goes on in the industry. And initially, we all thought that the stuff that Diddy has been doing is bad, right? Well, let me just tell you, Monique's here to clear the board. And from the stuff she's revealed, it feels like Tyler Perry and TD Jakes are even worse. Monique spilled the tea on her big Hollywood feud during a chat on Turns Out with T.S. Madison. You know, The one where she's been shouting from the rooftops about being blackballed by the likes of Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey, all because she said no to the Precious Awards campaign.
What y'all think about that? Man. It's getting loose. It is getting loose, gang.
Well, Monique goes in on Perry talking about how he scammed her.
So when you ask me how does it feel to not hear him come out, I've seen the whiz. And that's why I am so passionate about it. And I'm grateful that I do have my husband because I can get extremely passionate about it. And I don't want to ever seem like I'm talking harshly about my brothers and sisters, but it takes me to a different place when I feel like you're scamming us.
According to Monique, after a good decade of drama, Tyler Perry finally decides to pick up the phone and call her. Yeah, that happened.
Man. Tyler Perry, Oprah, TD Jakes. They saying TD Jakes and Tyler Perry are even worse than Diddy. How the hell is it possible for somebody to be worse than Diddy after we just heard the allegations that's coming from the Diddy camp, and we already know what it is. So let's continue, man. We're not done with this shit, man. We are not done with this. Let's go.
Jakes, who, better known as TD Jakes, went from a congregation of 10 parishioners to serving more than 30,000 members at his Potter's House mega churches. As a gifted speaker, Bishop Jakes has been widely praised for his teaching and his leadership. In 2001, he even popped up on the cover of Time magazine with the title, "Is This Man the Next Billy Graham?" He has amassed countless celebrity friends. Deion Sanders once said, "He had a big influence on me. I call him Daddy. That's how much of an effect he has on me." Daddy? With an amassed countless celebrity friends. Deion Sanders once said, "He had a big influence on me. I call him Daddy. That's how much of an effect he has on me." Daddy?
I'm not calling no damn grown man daddy, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just not. I don't know what's up with y'all, man. Deion calling the man daddy. He be shaking his ass over there with Diddy. Deion, we seen you wearing some questionable stuff. Man, look, bro, all y'all. Man, let me just continue.
With an empire worth 8 figures, the father of 5 has come a long way since his humble beginnings. Despite having countless adoring followers, he really rubs some people the wrong way. And he's been at the center of several scandals. Oh, this is gonna be messy, ain't it? Please keep in mind, we will not be talking about certain allegations that have been floating around online in recent weeks.
All of you who expect me to address a lie, you can log off.
But we were able to dig up a bunch of other information that we know your little messy self is gonna enjoy. Before we jump into today's video, we know some of y'all can't stand it when we plug our little snackety snacks. But when I think about my goodies and bacon jerky, butter, he was swimming in the profits. Amen. Dating back to the 90s, when his church was garnering more popularity, people attempted to dig into the bishop's finances. At the time, he was swimming in the profits from his books, music, plays, and speaking engagements. According to income tax returns obtained by the late Ole Anthony, Bishop Jakes and his wife, Sarita, had an income of $1.6 million in 1996. Cha-ching.
1996. How, Sway?
By the time 2001 rolled around, the bishop told the Washington Post that he wanted to keep his current income to himself with his secretive ass. But even Stevie Wonder could see that the bishop was ballin'. He and his family once lived in a massive estate near White Rock Lake in Dallas. According to Culture Map website, the Jakes family held an Easter sunrise service on the front lawn. The website added, "One might think that drawing attention to where he lived was not a particularly clever move. If you are any sort of a celebrity and people know your address, well, it's time to move." Ain't that the truth? That was stupid.
Man. So this dude been rich his whole career. That leads me to say, is he a plant? Is Jakes a damn plant? Now I got questions about, you know what I'm saying, the come up of Jakes, because it's starting to look like he was sent here on a mission. Seems like the industry put him here for a reason. But let's continue, man. We not done with this shit, man. We're not done. Let's continue. Man.
Is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
Salute Beauty's Playhouse for the 5-piece on Cash App. I appreciate you. Salute.
I'm good. I'm fine. Come on, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good because I know the truth.
TD Jakes, do not speak against homosexuality.
Cat Williams, often praised as the best comedian alive, sits down with Shannon Sharpe at Club Shay Shay for a super honest chat. Known as a top entertainer in the U.S., Cat spills the beans on Hollywood's favorite movies and celebrities in this explosive conversation. During this recent interview, Cat Williams boldly called out TD Jakes, asserting that the year 2024 will be a pivotal moment where all lies will be brought to light. Take a look.
I came in this business saying I was going to expose. When I talked about Michael Jackson, when I talked about R. Kelly, they canceled me for these things because why would you talk about another black dude? Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
Williams, known for his candid and unfiltered commentary, passionately declared that the impending year will serve as a reckoning, unraveling hidden truths and exposing the veils of deception. This proclamation adds a riveting layer of anticipation to the unfolding narrative, leaving audiences intrigued and eager to witness the revelations that the year 2024 holds in store. In recent times, there has been a growing trend within religious circles with pastors associating with entertainers. One cannot mix light with darkness. Pastors should avoid fellowship with sinners such as entertainers, singers, and actors. Pastors should lead by example. If they are seen associating with individuals whose lifestyles contradict biblical teachings, it could send conflicting messages to believers. The scripture says, "Come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you." TD Jakes will not be received by God unless he separates himself from evil company. Seek the Lord for his Spirit, and walk in the way of holiness. When pastors choose to fellowship with famous entertainers who does not align with God's principles, it can have a negative impact on the church, believers, and people in general. Many will question the integrity of the pastor, leading to a potential erosion of trust and respect. TD Jakes is a motivational speaker who's more focused on preaching prosperity rather than the true gospel. His focus raises questions about the core purpose of his ministry. When pastors prioritize prosperity and entertainment over the fundamental teachings of the gospel, it can have a detrimental effect on the spiritual growth of their congregations. The emphasis on material success and motivational messages will dilute the message of salvation, leaving believers spiritually unfulfilled. The danger lies in pastors becoming more enamored with the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world than with the transformative power of the gospel. This shift in
Man. And while I'm here, I got something I want to show y'all real quick while we talking about this Jake shit. Hold on. Cause I just seen this a minute ago. Give me a second. Gang. All right, hold on, I found it. While we were talking about that article earlier, I was looking it up while I was live over here. So let me show y'all something. Oh shit, hold on. Who is this? Someone sent me a super chat. Salute. It says love. Thanks for I already seen that earlier. I appreciate it. I still appreciate you though. But all right, let's continue. Let's get back to this. Let's go. All right, so this is what I want to show you. Hold on. How the hell I get this shit off my damn screen? All right. No. All right, it says MVMO News and Opinion host says, here's what I know about Bishop TD Jakes, Sean Combs scandal that's about to rock the church, part 1 and 2. The host says, I'm not worried about being sued. Anything I say here, I'm not worried about being sued. in the podcast below, whoop. So the podcast, the lady was saying, uh this is the shit that the lady would, if y'all do want to go see this shit, but so I ain't gonna play the whole thing on here, but this is the one where the lady is spilling all the tea on the church with TD Jakes. So if you want to go check that out, it's a shit about Diddy and TD Jakes. It's some shit in those recordings. It's some shit in those recordings. Hold on, my screen over here froze, y'all. Give me a second. Let me refresh my screen. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, my bad. All right, there we go. I don't know what the fuck was happening. My screen had froze for a second, but we back, gang. All right, so yeah, let's get back to let's get back to these damn videos. But yeah, if y'all want to check that shit out, that's the thing to the MVMO podcast. So if you want to hear that lady discuss what she know about TD Jakes, we didn't already played it over here, but some people said they didn't hear it. So, but I got the whole damn recording on here somewhere, but shit, you know me, I be going live every day. I be forgetting shit. All right, let me share my screen again. I have fucked up my whole damn stream real quick. All right, let's get back to it. My bad, y'all. All right, we back. Let's continue.
Motivational messages will dilute the message of salvation, leaving believers spiritually unfulfilled. The danger lies in pastors becoming more enamored with the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world than with the transformative power of the gospel. This shift in focus can lead to a watering down of the Christian message, as pastors are tempted to compromise essential doctrines for the sake of popularity. In a world where fame and success often come with a set of values that does not align with biblical principles, pastors should navigate the delicate balance between engaging with the entertainment industry and upholding the tenets of the faith. It becomes a tightrope walk, where pastors must discern when to reach out to those in the entertainment world without compromising their own spiritual integrity. TD Jakes emphatically refutes recent social media claims linking him to extravagant gatherings hosted by the famed music mogul Sean Combs, also known as Diddy. In a bold statement, Jakes dismisses any association with the reported wild parties, vehemently asserting his focus on his spiritual mission and distancing himself from the sensationalized rumors circulating on social platforms. However, video evidence seems to prove otherwise, and many are alleging that Jakes and Diddy's relationship is closer than we can even imagine. This adds an extra layer of intrigue and excitement to the unfolding narrative, making things way more interesting and surprising. Many will say that Jesus sit with sinners and shared meals with them. They say this to defend TD Jakes' association with P. Diddy. However, this is not an excuse to hang out with sinners. Acknowledging Jesus' interactions with sinners should not serve as a carte blanche for pastors to casually hang out with entertainers who are sinners. Rather than using this as an excuse, pastors should approach such relationships with discernment and a clear understanding of their roles as spiritual leaders. One potential pitfall in interpreting the scriptural account of Jesus dining with sinners is the risk of justifying wrongdoing. It is crucial to emphasize that this scripture is not an endorsement for pastors to engage in activities or behaviors that contradicts biblical principles. Instead, it should inspire compassion, understanding, and a desire to guide others towards the path of righteousness. The scripture depicting Jesus' interactions with sinners does not grant pastors or anyone else the license to attend parties with sinners or partake in sinful activities. Pastors, as spiritual leaders, are expected to maintain a moral and ethical compass, setting an example for their congregations. The scripture serves as a reminder of the transformative power of love and redemption, not as a justification for compromising one's values. In navigating relationships with entertainers who are sinners, pastors should aspire to be a guiding light rather than succumbing to the influences of worldly behaviors. The scripture should inspire pastors to be beacons of hope, wisdom, and spiritual guidance, leading sinners towards a path of righteousness. It should not be wielded as a justification for pastors to engage in activities contrary to the Bible. Instead, it should motivate them to be lights to sinners, providing a guiding influence that leads others towards a life aligned with faith and virtue. The delicate balance lies in embracing compassion while upholding the moral responsibilities inherent in pastoral leadership. TD Jakes hanging out with Diddy and other entertainers.
So basically, man, TD Jakes, he got no business. And when I say no business, he ain't got no damn business kicking it with Diddy, doing these things that are, he doesn't do things that are godly. The man literally, his whole family is fucked up out here. They scamming. They allegedly out here stealing kids. They are tied into some trafficking allegedly. They got a lot going on. Some bodies behind them. That girl said TD Jakes got bodies, and she's afraid of Michelle Loud. I'm speaking on her. She said that TD Jakes had bodies. She's afraid of the man. She's afraid of the family, but yet she talks about him every day. So I don't know. I'm confused about a lot of shit this involving these alleged survivors of TD Jakes and his family.
Responsibilities inherent in pastoral leadership. TD Jakes hanging out with Diddy and other entertainers underscores the importance of why one should have a balanced outreach approach with maintaining a steadfast commitment to biblical principles. The choices pastors make will impact the perceptions of individuals, the church community and their own congregation. Striking a balance between engaging with the world and upholding the teachings of the gospel should be important. If there's no balance, one can be overtaken with the lifestyles of sinners. This approach requires wisdom, discernment, and unwavering commitment to the faith. It's crucial for pastors to maintain a reputation beyond reproach, steering clear of situations that might cast shadows on their character. Associating with individuals from diverse backgrounds, like rappers, can be a slippery slope, potentially leading to misunderstandings or misjudgment. A pastor's role is to serve as a moral compass for the people, and being mindful of the company they keep is paramount. While engagement with various communities is commendable, attending parties or events that is conflicting with biblical principles could raise eyebrows. By avoiding situations where their actions might be misconstrued, a pastor preserves the trust and respect of their congregation. It's not about passing judgment on others, but rather recognizing the potential impact of one's own choices on the perception of the pastoral role. In the pursuit of a higher purpose, a pastor must navigate the delicate balance between being relatable and upholding the expectations set by the Bible. This delicate stance involves choosing social engagements wisely to prevent any compromise in the integrity and sanctity of their position. A pastor's commitment to moral uprightness is not about exclusion but rather a conscious decision to uphold values the Bible teach. It's a commitment to fostering an environment where their guidance is not overshadowed by external influences, ensuring that the message of faith remains clear and undiluted. Pastors should take careful consideration, understanding the weight of their actions, and striving to exemplify the principles of the Scriptures. By avoiding scenarios that might raise questions about their intentions, a pastor actively safeguards the sacred trust placed in them by their congregation, reinforcing the impact of their spiritual leadership. The intertwined worlds of entertainment and spirituality create a complex landscape for pastors like TD Jakes. As we navigate discussions on their associations, it's essential to recognize the delicate balance they must strike between engaging with diverse communities and upholding the unwavering principles of the Scriptures. The scriptural reminder of Jesus' interactions with sinners should inspire compassion and guidance rather than serve as a justification for compromising values. Ultimately, pastors bear the responsibility of being beacons of hope and moral compasses, avoiding situations that could cast shadows on their character. Striving for a balance between relatability and biblical integrity, they safeguard the trust placed in them, ensuring the undiluted transmission of the transformative power of faith to their congregations.
Man, and that's not what TD Jakes is doing. We don't see TD Jakes doing none of the above. So that's what a person in his position is supposed to be doing. And I don't think he's upholding his position, man. The dude is out here shaking his ass. The dude is out here partying. He got his wife out here running loose. His wife out here that they faking miracles. They going from city to city and they scamming people. It's a lot of shit going on with TD Jakes and his family, and I don't trust him. I don't trust no one like him. I just want I want to stay far the hell away from them people. I don't want nothing to do with TD Jakes. I don't want nothing to do with his family. Let's get back into some Diddy shit now. Let's tie some Diddy shit into this. Hold on, man. We're not done. Let's chop it up about Diddy.
So Jamie Foxx suffered a very serious medical emergency that landed him in the hospital. And we are going to describe just how serious this is.
I would show up to the party in my little town car. It's town, you know. I grab me a town car so I could skirt. Puff SUVs and Bentleys, the whole night. He get out. I get out too with a camera, the big Canon. Like, yo, Puff, I should document this, right? Yo, what's up, Playboy? What you talking about? I should get this, man. You files for the whole night. He says, yeah, let him through. Excuse me. So I get that. But at that time, it wasn't like the little camera y'all got in. It was the big intrusive Canon. I had a battery pack. Hold on, man. Let me change the pack. Put my light on here. Do that again, Puff. Do that again. I missed that one. Do that again. Put the pack. So I started following him. So I followed him the whole time. I remember watching Puff at the Beverly Hills Hotel. filming it.
Oh boy, it seems like the Diddy drama is spiraling into a whole new level of crazy because Cat Williams just dropped some bombshells, accusing Diddy of allegedly trying to unalive Jamie Foxx after Jamie decided to step away from Diddy's infamous freak-offs. Remember when Jamie faced that serious medical emergency last year? Well, buckle up, because it wasn't just some random health scare. It was allegedly orchestrated by none other than Diddy himself. Cat is now spilling all the tea on how Jamie found himself on the brink of disaster due to his mysterious illness, and he's pointing fingers directly at Diddy. This story is wild, and CAG didn't hold back on any details. Now, the burning question is, why is Cat choosing to speak up about this now, and is he really part of a larger conspiracy to take Diddy down? The timing is raising eyebrows, and we can't help but wonder if there's more to the story that's yet to unfold.
I'm a tell you like I told Puffy, I don't let men take me out, sir. I'm good. I'll do no damage.
Okay, so at this point, I think we can all agree that some very powerful people are behind Diddy's downfall. Because, girl, the more we hear about him, the more we realize the messed up things that Diddy was allegedly involved in for years. And think about it. If Diddy has gotten away with this alleged behavior for more than 20 years, why is he getting exposed now? Well, Cat has all the answers to that, because he is now claiming that the reason Diddy is now getting exposed is that he has fallen out of favor with the Hollywood higher-ups who have always protected him for years. And now that Diddy no longer has that protection, he is free game. And that's why we're starting to see more stories and revelations come out about him. Now, Cat has never been the type of person to shy away from talking about the shady side of Hollywood. And he has spoken about Diddy a couple of times in the past because he has never been scared of Diddy or his backers. However, he is taking things a step further now and exposing some really sinister sides of Diddy. Now, most things that people have exposed Diddy for are stuff about him putting paws on people.
Man. Oh, Diddy Bop. Diddy Bop allegedly set Jamie Foxx up because Jamie Foxx was going to expose those tapes that he had. But you got to remember when Jamie Foxx went missing and all this shit was going on, we didn't know what was going on with Jamie Foxx, but they went for them tapes. That's what they went to go do. They went to confiscate them damn tapes from Jamie Foxx. And he had some mystery illness that all of a sudden they cured. We don't know what the fuck Jamie Foxx suffered from. Don't nobody in this room know what illness Jamie Foxx had. We just know there was a mystery illness from Jamie Foxx and they cured it. We don't know how they cured it, what they used to cure it, what was determined of what he had. We still don't have a Jamie Foxx update. All we know is he had a mystery illness that they cured.
Here to talk about because he just claimed that Diddy allegedly tried to unalive Jamie Foxx. Back in April last year, we all got wind of Jamie Foxx being hospitalized. The family kept the real details under wraps. And you know when there's a lot of hush-hush, something's cooking. Turns out that something might just be Diddy. According to Kat, Jamie, who was a longtime attendee of Diddy's notorious wild parties, recently broke down and opened up to him about what really goes down behind the closed doors of these extravagant gatherings. He didn't hold back, sharing tales of wild pool parties, lavish spending, drugs, and some eyebrow-raising activities that left fans in utter shock. If you've been keeping your ears to the streets, you know Diddy's parties are the stuff of legends. Rumors about the wild shenanigans there have been circulating for ages, and it's not just about popping bottles and hitting the dance floor. Oh no, according to the grapevine, there's a whole other level of shenanigans going down behind those VIP doors. We're talking about orgies, and not just with anyone, but allegedly with male rappers, and shockingly, some even claim underage boys in certain cases. It's kind of mind-boggling when you think about it, but hey, it's Diddy we're talking about, and whispers about his alleged involvement in such activities have been around for decades. Allegedly, of course. So let's talk about how Diddy's parties are a whole different breed of crazy.
Yeah, we see how Diddy party. He likes to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes in the middle of a party. And a lot of people line up to party with Diddy, but the allegations of underage and the young boys, it's always been out there. This has been out there since the 90s about Diddy. This ain't nothing new. The fact that Diddy likes to party with young boy entertainers, This ain't a secret. Hollywood knows this.
It's not just the wild parties that got people spilling the tea about Diddy. Recent news about some twisted incidents made the news, and it got worse with his ex-girlfriend Cassie's lawsuit, which opened Pandora's box for Diddy. Cassie straight up dropped a bombshell in that lawsuit, revealing just how messed up her relationship with Diddy was. Turns out Diddy had a penchant for male escorts, and Cassie spilled all the deets on some seriously wild escapades. She really went on, and girl, the things she said in that lawsuit are straight out of a horror movie. According to Cassie, Diddy would bring in these male escorts, and she found herself tangled up in some intimate encounters. And it wasn't just about watching. Diddy played the director, calling the shots during these so-called freak-offs. Cassie also spilled that Diddy used to record these escapades, confirming what Jamie Foxx used to do at the Diddy parties he frequented. The rumor mill suggests Diddy allegedly took advantage of young artists at these gatherings, coercing them into engaging in questionable activities. Jamie Foxx was a regular at these parties until he mysteriously fell ill and almost died. Jamie, in his own way, had hinted about the things going down at these parties, even if he didn't spill all the details. He once talked about the craziness at Diddy's parties and even claimed that Diddy once assigned him the task of recording the questionable activities that unfolded there.
You know, you couldn't even get in this party. So the way I would get in this party is I show up with a camera.
Puff, yo, you gotta let me film this, the whole thing. We need to document this, Playboy.
Now, before we dive into Cat's bombshells, can we just take a moment to acknowledge the multiple accusations against Diddy? People claim he allegedly tried to coerce them into freak-offs, and the guy apparently loses it when they turn him down. In 2013, federal agencies were all up in Diddy's business, launching an investigation into the nature of his activities with young boys. When the feds stepped...
Sapphire. 86K Kamar. Any matter of fact, get Kamar the fuck off the channel. Just goodbye, Kamar. Sapphire, just do it. Wait. Anytime we see that name pop up, just go. Bye, Kamar.
In, you know they mean business. They probed deep into Diddy's world before abruptly dropping the investigation. According to Kat, Diddy was still under the protection of some very powerful people at the time, and they pulled some strings to get the feds off his back. But hold up, there's more. Diddy's former artist, Mace, dropped hints that Diddy tried to push him into a freak-off when he was under Bad Boy Records. Allegedly, this ordeal was the real reason behind Mace's beef with...
Man. Yeah, get her. Hide her. Don't unhide her. Get her out of here. She gone. Kamara gone. I told her next time I see her ass being loose and she ain't threw a super chat up, she was gone. I told her. She thought I was playing. You can't come back, Kamara. You can't come back. Let's get back to this damn video though. Kamara, you can't bring your ass back on this channel. You gotta go. Your ass be too loose. Goodbye, Kamara. Everybody drop the backpacks for Kamara. She gone.
Eventually prompting him to ditch the label. After parting ways with Bad Boy Records, Mace took a detour from the rap game to pursue a higher calling, becoming a pastor. Some folks speculate that Mace's decision to step away from the mic and embrace Christianity might be linked to witnessing some wild things at Diddy's parties that didn't align with his spirit. It's not unusual for artists to find solace in religion when the industry gets too real. Looks like Mace might have encountered things that didn't sit right with his soul, steering him towards a more spiritual path. But before he went on to become a pastor, he and Diddy didn't quite end it on good terms. Word on the street is he didn't get paid by Diddy after leaving the records. Yeah, you heard it right. No cash, no checks, just radio silence on the payment front. And if that ain't enough, Diddy supposedly did a number on Mace's rep in the industry and got him blacklisted.
You know, I did one album with Mace. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people.
He went around spreading rumors, talking smack, making it impossible for Mace to land a deal with another label, which is just shady. And now he's back to spill the tea on the secrets he once saw. In an interview, Mace threw shade at those who've been working behind the scenes to pour mud over his name for years, claiming that there was more to Diddy and his parties than we would ever know.
And I want to tell you why. You know, if the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God could use me aggressively.
When Mace dropped the bomb saying it was worse than we thought, he wasn't playing around. Rumors about Diddy's sexuality have been circulating for decades. Back in the 90s, the industry was buzzing with whispers about Diddy's preferences, and Suge Knight and Tupac Shakur were among the first to throw those questions out into the open. Suge, never one to shy away from stirring the pot, dropped some bold hints in the 90s about Diddy's preferences. At that time, Suge wasn't exactly sharing a buddy-buddy vibe with Diddy. He went on the record making statements that had people talking. Suge wasn't the type to beat around the bush. He threw shade at Diddy and spilled the real tea on what Diddy was up to behind the scenes. Let's not forget Tupac Shakur, who had an intense rivalry with Diddy. Tupac, known for his candidness, had suspicions about Diddy's sexuality and didn't hesitate to voice his concerns about Diddy being on the DL.
I just want to know who the hell Suga is. Who the hell is Suga? Suga, Snoogie Night.
Whispers were floating around the industry, and Tupac, true to his nature, addressed them head on. And what about 50 Cent? He's been on Diddy's case for as long as we can remember. 50 Cent was among the first to clock onto Diddy's secret activities, holding nothing back. He called out Diddy's sexuality, even dropping some pics that set the entire internet ablaze. One time he posted this picture of Diddy and Rick Ross that looked like they were making out and captioned it with "Something ain't right." Now, I'm not here to judge anyone's lifestyle, but 50 Cent has this unique talent for making us all sit up and pay attention. It's like he's the hip-hop detective investigating Diddy's moves, and he has been quite relentless. For example, there's the time he said, "I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are now left under the leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow." He even talked about how Diddy offered to take him shopping.
So yo, when we gonna get the chance to, to kick it, like we can just hang out. We gotta kick it. This is Puff. Okay. You're telling me we gotta kick it. He's like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or something? I mean, like I pay for it. And I was like, this just saying.
Salute to Pav. Salute to Pav for that 10-piece on Cash App. I appreciate you, Pav. Salute. Know what I'm talking about? I appreciate you, man. Yes, I don't know who the hell Sujay is. Shout out to that boy Sujay Knight, man. Shout out to that boy Sujay. But we not done. We not done. Let's get back to this. Let's get to part 4 of this shit. That boy Sujay. Let's get back to Sujay and Tupac. Sujay and Tupac. Let's go.
Weeks, Diddy has faced a barrage of accusations from several young men who once looked up to him for mentorship and a shot at success in the entertainment industry. And let me tell you, these allegations are hitting Diddy hard. Among the accusers are notable young figures like rapper YK Osiris, actor Orlando Brown, and Empire star Brycer Gray. These guys, at some point, considered Diddy a mentor, thinking he would pave the way for their success. Little did they know Diddy wasn't handing out freebies. Brycer Gray's introduction to Diddy happened through his manager, Charlie Mack, who helped him land his role in Empire. Brycer had goals of becoming a rapper, so Charlie Mack connected him with Will Smith, who then linked him up with Diddy. Now, considering the rumors about Will being a frequent participant in Diddy's wild escapades, you can connect the dots. The streets are buzzing with
He sent Diddy some fresh meat, and it was an IOU. Diddy's like, I owe you, brother. Give it to me fresh. You know, Diddy don't like nothing that's seasoned at all. Diddy want to season his own meat. He want his meat fresh, and he wants to season the meat and prepare the meat. He does not want and when I say meat, we know what Diddy like all types of meat. Let's just keep it a buck.
Claims that Diddy allegedly blackballed Brycer when Brycer grew tired of the wild activities, which might explain why Brycer faded from the scene after Empire. But hold on, there's more. Even Usher, Diddy's protege, isn't exempt from the whispers surrounding Diddy's peculiar fantasies. Usher spilled the tea in an interview with Howard Stern, recounting how he was sent off to live with Diddy at the tender age of 14, all orchestrated by L.A. Reid. With Diddy rubbing shoulders with big names in the industry, Usher got a first-hand look at the industry. Usher spilled the beans about his time living with Diddy, and let me tell you, it was more than he bargained for. While trying to learn the ins and outs of the industry, Usher was also dragged into what Diddy called the Diddy Flavor Camp. And trust me, it wasn't your typical music boot camp. Picture this, a 14-year-old Usher, away from home, suddenly thrust into Diddy's world of flavor camp. You can't help but wonder what kind of flavors were on that menu. Although Usher didn't dish out all the details in his interview, he hinted at witnessing some seriously wild stuff that a young teenager shouldn't have been exposed to.
Not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand.
Fans couldn't help but question why a 14-year-old Usher was living with a grown man, especially considering Diddy's wild reputation at the time. Usher spilled the tea that he had free reign at Diddy's place, staying up till the early hours, partying with the adults. A seriously messed up situation. When Howard Stern asked Usher about chores, he just grinned, revealing that his only task was to party.
Could you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
But here's where it takes a more concerning turn. When quizzed about whether Diddy's place was filled with girls, Usher seemed uncomfortable, shutting down the notion. However, not before letting slip that he saw some interesting things. Now, what exactly does interesting things mean, Usher?
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but there, hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Let's rewind to that cringeworthy moment when Diddy spilled the beans during an interview about sharing a bed with Usher. Hold up a minute. Why on earth would Diddy be bunking in with a 14-year-old, especially when Diddy's got a mansion with rooms for days? In a rather nonchalant manner, Diddy dropped the bomb saying, "That's my brother right here. We used to wake up and pause, but like tea out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, we used to fight over the frosted flake."
We used to wrestle over the frosted flakes. Drop the bowls of cereal in the chat, y'all. Drop the bowls of cereal in the chat, because Diddy and a young boy Usher used to wrestle in the kitchen or the bed. I'm not sure. I'm not really. You know what? Now that I think about it, where the fuck were y'all wrestling over the frosted flakes? Was he eating frosted flakes in bed? Was he? I want to know what curious things he saw. He said curious things. He saw some curious things. I'm not quite sure what the hell that means. Salute to, who is this right here? Salute to Terry Walsh. Says, "Hey Ratchet, just tapping in. Cougar got to get her rest. Been a member for 10 months. We'll drop them flowers for Terry Walsh. Salute to Terry Walsh for that 10 piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute." TD Jake's ass is loose, and I mean that in several different ways, because we all know TD Jakes gets down. If you know, you motherfucking know. But yeah, TD Jakes been getting down since been getting down. Diddy is right along with his ass. It's a lot of zest going on in this situation. There's a lot of zest going on between Diddy and TD Jakes. I don't know what it is, but somebody is loose. Not quite sure what it is, but somebody loose. Does anybody want to call and chop it up about TD Jakes? Call and chop it up about Diddy? If so, I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If y'all do want to call up and chop it up, because, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's been some loose shit, but I'm going to read some comments and see what y'all got to say. I'm going to pin that link to the top of the chat, or you can hit that link floating in the chat. It's a StreamYard link. Hit that link, put your username in, your email. That's how you call into the show. It's not a number. You got to hit that StreamYard link. Know what I'm talking about? All right, hold on. Let me pin that link to the top of the chat. Give me a second. All right, it's pinned. Salute to, who is that? Somebody just got the membership. Oh no, that's Lisa James, been a member for 13 months. Gang. Salute to you. Drop them flowers for Lisa James. I appreciate you. Who is this called now? Gang. What's up? Drop mute your live in the background. What's up? Unmute your mic, but
Peace, fam. I'm sorry.
Turn your TV off. Turn your TV off.
Moving slow. Oh my God, you have hit every point. Oh my God. Okay, first of all, peace, everybody. My homegirl has gone to a Puffy party. I've had many friends go to Jamie Foxx parties. I'm from in the industry. I've been in the music and television industry since I was about 16. I went to all those. I didn't go to the Jamie Foxx parties because I already knew what was going down and I didn't want to participate. You know, basically he would invite all the so-called pretty girls, the up and coming girls in Hollywood to a pool party is what it was. And he would have them every summer for years. And it always turned into some type of wild little nasty thing. And back then I was like I was very prude. So I didn't really do that. Now my
Hold
girl,
on, you said you went to a Diddy party.
no, my homegirl, I won't say her name because she's a rap artist and I wouldn't want to blow her spot up, but she
And
did.
Where you from?
I'm coming from Los Angeles, Hollywood.
Okay, so
But my homegirl went to the Puffy party. She was signed. I can't tell you these people's names. I'm trying to respect their anonymity, but I hear the stories. That's what I'm telling you. I could go way back to even 1995. One of my homeboys went to the after party for, what was that poetry movie with Nia Long and what's his name? Oh my God. Anyway, he went to the party and he called me 4 o'clock in the morning tripping because he said Chris Tucker was passing out condoms at the front door. Vivica Fox was there. All the ladies there was wearing topless with heels, and it was going down. And he said he was just walking around shocked and amazed. And he said one time he went into the wrong door, and LL Cool J and what's the Def Jam dude? What's his name? Def Jam. Russell Simmons was fondling and kissing on each other, and he was so shocked that he went in that room. He pulled out quickly and walked out the other way. He called me. He was tripping out. Now my girl who went to the Puffy party, the one she went to was around 2001, and she told me that almost, not every, but almost every quote unquote woman at the party was really a trans woman, and they were all like Puerto Rican or Asian. They like Puerto Rican and Asian or mixed looking exotic type of trans women. And she was bugging off that because she just didn't expect that, at that till that point. She didn't know Puffy was getting down like that. I've worked with Puffy. I worked with him for 3 days on Nobody Gonna Hold Me Down. And I didn't see nothing weird on the set. It was Mace's video, and I just thought he was whack. I just didn't understand why he was even rapping. Yeah. So anyway, Biggie was there. Eddie Griffin was there. And I also was the night Biggie was M-worded. I was on the set of his last video. I was on the set of Hypnotized because I was actually trying to get the director's brother. Paul Hunter was the director of that, and his brother was this real cutie pie. And I was trying to anyway, I was there. And the trip is one of Puffy's people was like inviting me to ride with them to the Vibe party. It just so happened I was dating this dude, and he was so jealous he didn't want me to roll out with them. But anyway, yeah, no, Eddie Griffin was. I'm just tell his business. He was really on drugs at that time. Like, that's all I can say about Eddie Griffin. Yeah, LL Cool J is a hardcore. I don't know what you would call a man that likes to suck peen for money. I don't know what you call that. Business sexual is what I call it.
Well, if we're talking TD Jakes, we call him
a
power bottom.
Okay, power bottom. So what I don't know about now I know about the gay aspect, which I'm not surprised. But what me and my people was talking about 20 plus years ago was the fact that we knew TD Jakes was fed. We knew when they brought TD Jakes as this, like he just all of a sudden bust on the scene and had like 4 major books that, you know what I'm saying? Like we just knew he was a fed, like plant as we call it. We just knew he wasn't a legit minister. You don't know no real background on him or nothing. You know what I'm saying? And he just popped out just being extra huge and large. And the point of that has been since the 1940s. They don't allow black people in church, period. But I'm gonna speak on black churches. They don't allow black ministers to really dictate and control what they speak about in church. When pastors talk about going to these conventions, when they go to the conventions, they are dictated and told what the theme is and what they're supposed to be ministering about for that season. And also, I'll tell you, they've been doing that since the 1940s because they were afraid communism was going to take over America. And at that time, in like the 20s and 30s, a lot of brothers and sisters was interested in building on communism. And so ever since then, they've taken control of the church, and they really, truly do run that. Pastors do not control what they preach about. And one more thing, one of my friends, the same one who went to that after party for, what is that movie, y'all? The one with Nia Long and Homeboy, the poetry movie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Love Jones. It was the Love Jones after party. Yep. You were around but didn't see anything, but know a lot. That's a fact. You know why? Because God is great, and I didn't go to all those parties, but I am in the industry, and I have friends who went to those parties, just like Suge Knight and all them people. They all had nasty parties and did nasty things that I could tell you about. I hung out with Warren G and Snoop and all them. I'm in over 120 some odd music videos. Yeah, I've seen a lot. I used to party with Kadada Jones. Yes, I went to those parties, and okay, so when I was a teenager, right? They had this thing called, you can look this up. You can Google this. Look up Corey Feldman.
Hold on.
TD Jakes. We're back to TD Jakes. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Dion, what's up, Dion? Unmute your mic. There you go.
What's up?
Unmute your mic. There you go.
What's up, gang?
What's good? What's good?
Man, I was just watching Michelle Loud on Facebook. She was pouring her heart out, crying and just angry. But I salute you, man, for staying on Jake's ass, even though he might like that. I pray that Bishop Tate Dix can go down.
Yeah, we staying on this. I was gonna say on top of it, but never mind.
Hey man, I rock with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Tell the chat, please let me back in. I'm still rocking with Ratchet TV. We ain't going nowhere.
You can't be over here flirting with my ladies, man. You can't be over here flirting with my ladies, man.
Yeah, just one of them was flirting with me, but y'all kicked her out the chat, so I'm good.
All right, man.
Also, Ratchet and y'all, Coolio was my manager. Just so y'all don't know how I know stuff. Coolio was my manager.
Child, you sure know a lot to know nothing.
I promise you, I don't not know nothing, folks. Just because I didn't allow myself to get played like that doesn't mean I don't know stuff. Coolio, again, was my manager from 94 to 98. I had a deal with Boys to Men. I've been around. I'm in behind the scenes. But, I just was wise enough not to get caught up. Listen, I had a record deal on the table with the head of black music at this record company, and I will not say her name. But the fact that she wanted me to do things with her is why y'all don't know me or see who I am. I was in the lineup with Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, and Jill Scott. I was signed or was supposed to get signed around 97, 98. It's just the lady wanted me to go with her to this thing, and I didn't want to go, okay? But trust and believe, I do know what I'm talking about. It's not just from hearsay. It's from people who went to the parties that I'm friends with that I did not go. I'm trying to be a little discreet because I don't want to just put people's names out there, but trust and believe everything that's coming out now is not brand new. People been knowing about it. It's just now the public knows. And that's it. All right. Thank you for having me on here. I don't want to overdo anything unless you had questions. I can solidify and confirm some things, but I already know. Listen, I've been in the game since I was 16, so I already know how it goes down.
You've never been into none of these parties.
I've been to Alfie's private teen club. That's what I was about to tell you. When I was a teenager.
Listen to stop.
Listen
to me. You never been to none of these industry parties.
I've been to industry parties, but the ones that's going down with the sex and all that stuff, I already knew to go and leave when that shit was about to pop off. I already knew I wasn't about to get down with that. So I'm not going to hang around if I'm not snorting the coke or sleeping with the people. But I know that it goes down because, again, I've been around. I've been to the party. I've been to party with Eddie Murphy. I've been to a lot of parties. But when it gets down to the get down, and how do I know the get down's getting down? Because they'll use code language, okay? And
like what? Like what? Elaborate.
Okay, basically, if you're trying to have any real parts on any real movies, I'm gonna speak on Black Hollywood because I know about white Hollywood too. Black Hollywood is very small, it's very cliquey, and pretty much if you don't want to sleep with so and so, you're not really gonna get too far. And that's what happened to me, y'all. I didn't want to sleep with so and so. And Coolio taught me a lot. Warren G taught me a lot. And then me just being around these people and seeing what they've gone through, I know not to. You don't have to be a fool. You don't have to get caught up. Like Orlando said, it is a choice. Nobody forces you to do it. But it's unfortunate that real talent like me and others, we don't get to go that far because we don't want to sleep with people. I'm telling you another perspective, y'all. You don't get to hear this perspective very often. I didn't get caught up on the drugs. I didn't get caught up on all that stuff, but I know about it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. I just wanted to let you know everybody doesn't get caught up, but you just don't hear about us. You don't know about us. We become teachers and, extras and all that, but we exist.
Yeah. Everybody don't get caught up, but somebody gets swallowed up.
Yeah, but I do know about it. Again, I was managed by Coolio. Come on now. Of course, I've been to industry parties and I've been around all them type of people. Again, I told you I work with Puffy. I work with a lot of people. I work with DMX. I work with a lot. I've done over 120 some odd videos. And what I was going to say is when I was in high school, I used to party with Kadada Jones and all them celebrity actors and all that. And I used to go to this thing called Alfie Private Teen Club. Google Corey Feldman about this. I knew Corey Feldman. I knew Alfonso Ribeiro. I knew all those kids. And what I will tell you is Alfie was a pedophile. But back then we didn't use that.
Can't say that word. Just say the P. Just say the P word. Just say the P.
He was a nasty man. But we didn't know that language back then. We just said, he nasty.
So are you a singer? Are you a singer or a rapper?
I'm an MC. I'm an MC.
Okay.
But look,
So
I'll tell you this last part. Look, this the part they don't say. A lot of these chicks be down with the situation. When Coolio used to take me around to like the MTV house and the parties with MTV back in the late 90s, I know for a fact all them little chicks was walking around with no panties on, okay? And they was literally trying to get picked, okay? So it ain't just the big bad this and that. Yeah, they're big and bad, but a lot of these chicks know what's up and they get down with the get down because they think that's gonna get them far. And then when it pops off, they get all like, "Oh my God, they took advantage of me." And yeah, they did. But then you knew what was up too. Like Orlando was saying, he's right about that. It's a choice. Now with the teenage kids, that's why I bring up the teens because parents sell their kids out.
I don't know where you going out. This
I'm
about TD
connecting all
Jakes and
the
Diddy,
It's
and
all
you just
connected, my brother. It's all connected because they're all friends. They're all connected. They use the same kids. It's a whole little movement of children who parents, because they be like, "Oh, we'll give you $150,000 a week," right? That's what Alyssa Milano and Drew Barrymore. I knew all those kids. Their parents sell them out for the money. They get large amounts of money. Michael Jackson was hanging out. Now, I'm not saying Michael was doing anything, but all them kids was hanging out with MJ because he was breaking bread to the parents. So the parents are to blame a lot. And the kids don't, sometimes when you get about 14, 15, you kind of know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I was around those teen actors and teen kids. All right. 10 minutes, you can't get back. Well, this is a perspective of someone who's actually been in the game, who didn't get caught up all in it. All right. On that note, I love your show. And I'm definitely going to, be back in the chat because I don't want anybody whatever. I'm not lying. I don't have any, I'm not making no money off this. I haven't written no books yet.
But
But
you still got music out?
Yes, I do. My rhyme name is What's Not, I don't know if I could do that, but I'm Tommy Cole. Yeah, my name
I
is
was
Tommy.
going to ask Ratchet TV, possibly maybe one day we could do a big protest in Dallas and get all the artists to come down there to Dallas to help support, get this girl baby back from the Jakes.
And my husband is volume 10, just so you know, the brother who sings Pistol Grip, Pump on my lap at all times. And he got stories too. We all got stories. I'm connected like that in LA.
I hope Ratchet said we could come to Dallas and we do a big protest concert or something.
And I was working with Jaguar Wright, but then she started doing all kinds of crazy shit last year. So I disassociated myself. My name is Tommy Cole, Tommy Cole Show. If you want to look me up, whatever, thank you, Ratchet. Sorry. I will donate to the cause. But I'm just saying, I knew all those kids, man. They was all molested.
like a 50-piece nugget for this shit.
Man, all them kids was being molested. All of them.
Stop saying words like
sorry, brother. Sorry.
Stop. Shut up. Just stop. Shit. Got to go. Get out. Goodbye. God damn. Damn. Just go.
Shit.
Have a good night, lady. Have a good night. Shit. I appreciate you for calling up, brother. I appreciate you too, man. Salute, Dion. All right, man. Damn. That lady just girl gone. Send me a 50 piece or something because you gotta go. You gotta go. She just would not. I'm talking about she just won't stop talking. She just talk and talk. Girl, I'm tired of hearing your damn voice. I'm sick of it. You done drown the whole damn chat out. Everybody getting tired of hearing your damn. I mean, thank you for calling up, but shit, I'm sick of it. Yeah, you through all that damn promo. Either you send me a 50 piece or you can. Hell no, I am unemployed and don't have a 50 piece. But I'm gonna personally 86K your ass for that thing. You just said Diddy, TD Jakes. You done been to all these backdoor red room parties and you ain't got 50. If you don't get your lying ass on. You know everybody in the industry, but ain't got $50. You just named 50 celebrities. I was managed by so and so. I got all these, and your name is something show, meaning you do this podcast stuff. Or going on. I don't got time for it. Going on. They said an unemployed MC. Binky, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this up. The lady just screams she know all TD Jakes business. She know all this information, this inside info about Diddy. She know all the little parties that they throwing. She got every industry tea. She done MC'd here. She done been in 150 videos. She done linked up with every celebrity known to man, but she's unemployed and ain't got $50 on it. Girl, go on. Get out of my chat. Get out of my damn chat. I ain't even finna play with you tonight. You done gave yourself hella promo. Go on. So I can't say my name, but hear my name. What? She can come back, but she got to bring some receipts. Yeah, you got to show me something. Show me a photograph or something, like a still photo or something. She said she had the connections and was still in the industry, but unemployed. Yeah, come on. You just said you still in the industry and you still at MC. You an active MC. Oh, but I ain't got $50, man. I'm unemployed right now. Shit is hard out here. Girl, if you don't get your broke at who child? I knew it was Jag or Willard related. Yeah, when she said Jag, that's when I just went on ahead and went for the pack up. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Soon as I heard Jag, immediately I already knew what it was. Honey child is loose. If she's broke but telling what if she's broke but telling the truth? If she broke, she ain't telling the truth. You just said you was still. No, I ain't got time to. You know what, Aaron? You can go right there with her. You can go right there with her, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. You can go with her. You can. If somebody just feel the need to 86K Aaron, just go ahead, mods. I ain't doing no tripping. And then Mob Ties Tay calls in. What's up, Mob Ties Tay?
What's good, bro? I came on here to tell you keep doing your thing. And have you ever been swallowed?
This dude, man. Go back to work, Tay. Get back to work. Get back to work, Tay. Just what we needed, Tay. man. Said I wanted that, but she said, "Damn, Sapphire, that was supposed to be me. That was supposed to be me right there." Have you ever been swallowed? Tonight's the night. I see. Yeah, man. Tonight, I don't know what it is, man. It's. I knew it was gonna get loose. Every time we talk about TD Jakes, it gets loose. I'm talking about every time TD Jakes comes into the mix, this type of shit happens. You can't make it up. You can't make it up, gang. But you know, man, this big ratchet. Oh, tomorrow I got something for y'all. I got something for y'all tomorrow, gang. If that she is genuine. Oh wow. You can't get mad at me. Can't get mad at me, Carter. I don't give a damn how she was genuinely broke. Let's get let's continue though. And she was not on subject about nothing we was talking about over here. We was talking about TD Jakes and Diddy. She called in distracting, talking about all her accolades. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I waited all day for this. These people be too loose. Man, I'm talking about man. I'm just you can't make this type of shit up. She needs to bring some receipts, man. That girl just said a whole lot without, but she didn't know nothing. Then ended up being broken in. Man, I ain't got time for that. But we made 150 over here tonight, 700 likes. We should have hit 1,000 likes. I don't know how we didn't get to 1,000 likes. We still got almost 1,700 people over here, man. We still got almost 1,700 people over here. That lady that damn near ran everybody else off the damn platform tonight. Man. But tomorrow, I got something for y'all. I'm gonna be real. Shit should go according to plan, and I got something. When I pop out tomorrow, just know it said Coolio passed away. I don't even think she know if Coolio here or not. Just to be, I don't even think I'm gonna be real. I don't even think she know what the fuck going on with Coolio. She never said R.I.P. to the man, but that was her manager and shit. She talking like he was still here. I don't know, man. That lady. So tomorrow, Ratchet Gang, just wait. If you was waiting for Ratchet to pop some shit, oh y'all just wait till tomorrow. If y'all was waiting for Ratchet to pop shit, just wait till tomorrow. I might just go off on Rainwater, Raven. I might just go off on Quavo. Oh, I might just go off on Jay Prince. I might just go off tomorrow because tomorrow gonna be a big day. Y'all just don't know what's gonna happen yet. Tomorrow gonna be a big day. I'm when I pop out, just be ready. Everything should go according to plan. And when it does, just be ready, Ratchet Gang. And y'all better go subscribe to Sapphire's Cosina. Go subscribe right now to Sapphire's Cosina. The 999th subscriber over there will get $99 from me. You got to screenshot it and send it to me. When you become the 999th subscriber on Sapphire's Cosina, you screenshot that, send it to me on Instagram or wherever, and I got you $99 on the spot. So you better go create some backup accounts. Y'all better just go keep subscribing to Sapphire's Cosina until it hits $9.99. And when it does, I'm going, because I can't do it at 1K, so it has to be $999 because I can't do it because when it gets to 1K, I don't know who the fuck to want that. A whole bunch of people might see 1K on it. So we got to do it at $999. So that'll be the one. And if you screenshot it at that moment, and I'll send you $99, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I'll send you $99.99. You know what I'm talking about? So get the likes up, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Sapphire's Cosina. Let's see, where is the link? Who got, oh, here it goes, Sapphire's Cosina, right? I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat. Hold on. Replace pin message. There we go. Boom. I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat. Y'all go hit that link. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Sapphire's Cosina, man. We're gonna do a giveaway over there as soon as shit gets popping over there at Sapphire's Cosina. You know what I'm talking about? So y'all stay woke. We gonna be back tomorrow. We're gonna be celebrating some shit. Just know when I pop out, it's gonna be epic tomorrow. I promise y'all. Salute to the gang. You know what I'm talking about? I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. It's your boy Big Ratchet, RatchetTV. I'm out, gang. Tom.
Valentino Summers and wave runners. Chains on my niggas like slave runners. Drug dealers anonymous. How many Madonnas can that monster fit? My brick talk is more than obvious. It's ominous. Garage is the phantom. Ghouls, ghosts, and goblins. Blonde mohawk, the collection. I'm Dennis Rodman. The money count is the only moment of silence. Cause hush money balances all this drugs and violence. Hat trick under my mattress. Date I stop steal has an asterisk after it. After all, I can make a call. I can baptize a brick as I wash away my sins like a Catholic. Who the fucking master this? America's nightmares and Flint. Children of a lesser God when your melanin's got a tint. And I can't even mention what I sent or what I spent. Cause my name in 18-wheelers is evidence. I put my booze in them cruise collections. Life's a bitch, A to Z on her shoe collection. Take your pick, paid in full like 86 G's on my body. The new Gucci has less monogram. God's got it. And he without sin cast the first stone. So I built that all glass level first home. Shatter all of your misconceptions. Hold all of the missing weapons. You thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection.
Your husband was a drug dealer. For 14 years, he sold crack cocaine.
Federico Fellini in the flesh. Sergio Cicchini inside his mesh. Bitch, I've been bracking since the 80s. Google me, baby, you crazy. 89 in London pulling bins up. Type it in, Google's your friend, bruh. 14-year drug dealer and still counting. Who deserves the medal of freedom is my accountant. He been hula hooping through loopholes, working round shit. IRS shoulda had the townhouses surrounded. Thanks to the lawyers, I marbled the foyer, I tore the floor up, yeah, that's for the koi fish. We been dining on oysters. I walked through the garage just like multiple choices. I told him pull a Royce up, I'm getting ghosts. I'm hearing noises, I think it's the boys, but I've been banging it Deutsch. We got storefronts, we got employee stubs. We've been opening studios and 40/40s up. The paper trail is gorgeous. Cases we bury some before a reasonable doubt drop. The jury hung. Bling bling. Every time I come around your city, bling bling. My tenure took me through Virginia. Ask Teddy Riley about me. Ask the federales about me. Try to build a cell around me. Snatch my nigga Emery up. Try to get him to tell about me. He told 12, give me 12. He told him to go to hell about me. Drug dealers anonymous. Y'all think Uber's the future? Our cars been autonomous. Mules move the drums, take them to different spots. We just call the shots by simply moving our thumbs. I'm a course of miracles with this shit. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Therein lies the peace of God. I always knew I was a prophet, but I couldn't find a decent job. Life made me ambidextrous, counting with my right, whipping white with my left wrist. Damn, Daniel, FBI keep bringing them all white vans through.
Smoking on the drove, young J.R. Ewing, pimping for my paper and I'm looking for the chewing. Bitch, I got the juice, what the fuck I gotta do? Sipping pop pills, smoke for the bangs crew. Two pussy niggas acting all brand new. When they get some money, that's what fuck boys do. I ride in the side, get high in the side, grip on the grain and get pretty good mind. Bullet beats up your bones with a mind full of gold. She playing with her nose, but she suck a mean cold. Can't keep a line like a ghetto ass bitch. It's time for a daddy, ain't scared to break a trick. A yellow ass switching bad ass sucking while I'm frosted bass in the six, breaking bricks, ballin' in the fucking mix. PMC bitch, you can't act